This is Roger Clayton with Song Construction. This is a song I wrote back in the mid-'80s. It's called Bounty of Love. Johnny, I've come into your town, across the border, to gun a killer down. I'm not an outlaw, but my gun's up for hire. I don't want pesos, my fee will be much higher. I know the hombre, the one who killed your son. And though you hate him, you're not the only one. Qualm about taking his life. Before I do, you'll have to pay my price. Now I know you're a very rich man, but I don't care for cattle or land. I don't want gold or fur, but I like your daughter. A killer, before her I would kill. Though not a robber, for her love I would steal. I'm not a gambler, but I'll still take the chance, 'cause I have loved her since I first saw her dance. The senoritas I've known here have been kind, but it's Maria who always haunts my mind. She has a look, intoxicating smile. She has a way, like woman still a child, like the stallion she's creating. Like the kilo she possesses, man. Eyes so dark, golden tan, she only man. But I think I can tame her somehow. Much like white men, but for Maria, I would be a good husband. Oh, I'm a gringo, I'm still young, strong, and tall. So I'll make you real fine son-in-law. If only you would just accept my chosen quest, I'm one destroyed by without the rest. My past done will benefit both you and me. Get your revenge. I'll just see Maria. lighter empty. As late I can't sleep. There are women no man can tame. Hi, this is Roger with Song Construction, Roger Clayton. And I want to talk this week about writing a story song. Really, every song, in one way or another, should tell a story. But there are songs that you write specifically for that purpose. That's why this ended up with 4 verses and 4 choruses, because I needed that many words to tell the story that I wanted to tell. And I remember when I wrote this one, and I want to talk about what I do many times to write a story song. It's not the only one I've written, it's one of many. And in fact, I've written some recently also. But this particular song, I was in the mood to write a story song. I told my wife that. It was on a Saturday, and I was off, the job I had then, I was off the weekend. And I really just went into my room with a legal pad and did the whole intro all the way through the A minor part. And so I said, well, obviously it's got a Spanish theme. So I began to formulate the story. And here's the way I do it a lot of times. Before I do it lyrically or musically, or before I put any kind of melody or anything, I'll run it through my head. I'll make a story up. So in my head, I said, well, I'm going to use generic names, Johnny and Maria. He goes to Mexico. I didn't think of the song El Paso by, who wrote El Paso? Great country song. This one is a very similar theme, but it's a very different song in many other ways. But I didn't think of that until later after I'd wrote this. But I said, this guy goes to Mexico, falls in love with Maria. The only way he can get her is if he can win over her rich daddy, who has an enemy who killed his son. And so I'm formulating this in my mind. I'm saying, okay, he's going to go to her dad and say, look, you give me Maria, I'll kill this bandit for you. And we'll both win. You'll get your revenge, I'll get your daughter. And so I formulated that in my mind. I thought about the ending. I thought, well, it can't have a happy ending because the guy's killing for love, so it can't have a happy ending. And I thought the ironic part of the song, though, was having Maria shoot him. Not Alvarez, but Maria. And because, she's the object of his love. So I formulated the story in my head, then sat down, put myself in Johnny's shoes, and wrote out, my name is Johnny, I've come into your town. And the rest was easy after that. So if you want to write a story song, you've got some music, you've got a melody, you've got a chord pattern, arrangement, something basic you can work with, then think about the story in advance. Write it in your head before you write it lyrically. That's the way I do it almost every time, and I tend to come up with pretty cool songs doing that. So I guess that's this week's lesson on story songs. This is Roger Clayton with Song Construction. To all you songwriters out there, happy songwriting. See you next week, same time, same channel.